Hi! I just came back from a trip to Spain and I got so many little art supplies and cute things that I can't wait to try and I really want to show you. I went to Madrid for about a week and they have this amazing art store. It's truly one of the biggest and most exciting art stores that I have ever been to. It was huge and they had so many things. I really could have spent there like 10 hours and all of my money. I loved that place. I was so impressed with their selection. They had things that I had never seen before, and I've been to a lot of art stores, so that really is saying something. And they even had a little cafe that was attached to the shop, and everything in the cafe was like art themed. So they had like little flower vases with paintbrushes in them and napkin holders that looked like a palette, and it was just amazing. I loved it so much. I would say that about half maybe of the things that I'm gonna show you come from that store, and the rest are just random things that I picked up at different stationery shops and museum boutiques and stuff like that. So let's jump right in and see what we got. Okay, there are so many things to get through. Let's start with the sketchbooks. Almost every time that I go on a trip, I tend to get at least one sketchbook. I can never have enough. Every single one has a different purpose, so it's justified. So this one right here I got from a little store in the city of Toledo, and it's handmade paper. I haven't even opened it yet. Oh my god, I love that. I don't know if I'm supposed to take off this little lovely string that comes with it. Maybe it's supposed to be like a page marker, I'm not sure. Whoa, it definitely looks handmade. You can see all the little fibers that give this paper a little bit of uniqueness and texture. That is really lovely. It doesn't have that many pages, so I'm probably gonna go through this one pretty quickly, but I think it's super cute. Oh, okay, maybe this is meant to like allow you to close up the book. I don't know, I really like it. There's that one. What else? Okay, this one I got from that art store that I told you about. The art store was called Artem. This is a watercolor block. I really like that they have their own line of paper. Like, you wouldn't be able to get this from anywhere else except that store, so that's what makes it special for me. And they come with a little like dotted line here so you can tear off the pages. So there's that. I also bought this one. I have gone through a couple of Royal Talents art creation sketchbooks and I find them really good for mixed media. I do a lot of mixed media. I do wish that they had them in different colors. There was only black, but yeah. And lastly, I have this lovely sketchbook from the Prado Museum. It is decorated with a snapshot of the painting. I think it's called the Garden of Pleasures, if I'm not mistaken. I just thought it was so interesting and unique, and I feel like this is gonna really inspire some creative ideas. The paper feels really nice and really smooth. Probably not the best paper for paint and watercolor, but it's probably great for colored pencils and ink. And I also got this bullet journal. I like bullet journals because you can write in them, but you can also draw in them without a grid or the lines of the page getting too much in the way of the drawing. So yeah. I also got this little pouch or pencil case from Toledo as well. It has the most beautiful gold detailing. I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it and I had to get it. Okay, now for actual art supplies. These two glitter pens are absolutely incredible. These are the Uniball Signo pens. I have had a lot of glitter pens and these are the highest coverage glitter pens that I've ever used. They are so mesmerizing and I honestly regret not getting more. They had so many colors. I only got 2. I should have gotten like 7. They were not even that expensive, but at least I got these 2. Okay, these are the Sennelier pastel pencils, and unfortunately one of them broke pretty soon after I got it. I was showing my dad the things that I had bought. We were sitting at the cafe next to the store and we dropped this one on the ground. I would say he dropped it on the ground, but I'm gonna say we dropped it on the ground. but it still works. That's okay. I really, really love these colors. I think they are super pretty. Okay, I also got this bamboo pen. This is a dip pen, and I've never had one of these. I've actually had it in my wish list for a pretty long time, but I've never seen them in a store and I've never actually had one. So I'm super excited to see how this works. I got these 3 Tombow markers. I love Tombow markers for sketchbooking, and I have a bunch of them, but I did not have any colors that resemble these. There's like a lilac / pinky purpley one, a light blue, and like an olive yellowish green. These are pretty useful for adding color really quickly to a page, so I'm really glad that I got these. I got 2 Stabilo markers. One is very fine and the other one is a little bit thicker. I really like these pens. It's very easy to get a thick line, but you can also do a very thin line if you want to, so they're pretty versatile. It's also really easy to fill a large area with them. So this is one of the things that I am most excited about. This is the Lamy Safari fountain pen. I've actually had my eye on this for a while, but it is a little bit pricey. This one was 30 euro. I finally decided to get it, and it's really, really nice. This is in the color Flamingo. Not only is it beautiful on the outside, but it's so smooth on paper. The ink just flows so nicely. Drawing or writing with this is really a very satisfying experience. I love it. And I also got a pack of ink cartridges for the pen. I got the violet color because in Madrid they have this really, really nice violet candy that is super popular. It's a very unique flavor, a very delicious flavor, and very iconic of the city of Madrid, so I had to get the violet ink. I do have other fountain pens, but this one is by far the best one that I have. I got 3 color pencils from Tombow. I actually didn't even know that Tombow made color pencils. I thought they were just a marker brand, but when I saw them, I couldn't resist them. The colors are all so pretty. I got porcelain blue, moss green, and cherry red. I don't really know anything about these pencils. I've never heard anyone talking about them, but I'm always excited to try out new art supplies. This one is just a regular normal graphite pencil, nothing too special. It's from the Prado Museum, and I'm always really tempted to get a little something that can remind me of my trip later on, so that's why I got this one. I just thought it was really cute. I got quite a few ballpoint pens. This one is the Uniball 1 ballpoint pen. It comes with the cutest little banana charm. I thought it was so whimsical and cute, and it's a little bit shorter than a normal pen and chunkier, but the ink on it is so beautiful. It's like a very opaque gel ink, and I really, really like it. I picked this up from a random convenience store. It's just a big 4-color ballpoint pen. These are really, really useful to have on the go. It's nice to be able to have different colors, but without taking up too much space in your pencil case or your purse. And I really like sketching with ballpoint pens, so this is gonna be really nice. These 2 are also just like regular normal ballpoint pens, but they're souvenirs from the places that I visited. This one is from the hotel that I stayed at. This one looks like it's made out of recycled plastic or something, which I really like. I actually got 2 of these. And this one is from the Royal Botanical Gardens. That place was amazing. I had to buy a little pen or something from their little store. I also got these brush pens. These are just water-based markers. These are actually from the like school children section of an art store, so they're not professional quality or anything. I actually thought that these might be color changing markers. It doesn't say color changing anywhere, but just because of the decorations on the box and the pictures on the back, it kind of seemed like it was trying to say that these were color changing markers. They're not color changing, but they are markers that stay wet for a while. You can blend and mix colors pretty easily, so I think that's why the packaging looks like that. This thing right here was a little bit of an impulse purchase. I was already at the cash paying for something else, and this was just sitting there at the cash, and I was like, okay, this looks pretty interesting. It's an infinite pencil. It says that it doesn't require a sharpener and that it's really easy to erase. And what it is it's not really a normal graphite pencil. I think it's made of something like aluminum or something like that, and so the tip doesn't wear down when you use it. And it does come with a little cap for the tip. It's pretty light, and at first I was a little disappointed with that, but then I was like, you know, there are many times in which you need a very light line, so maybe this is going to be useful in those cases. I got these 3 colors of Holbein gouache. Gouache is one of my favorite mediums, and these were colors that I don't have. So I've got moss green, Naples yellow, and opera rose. Now for some stationery things, I got these 3 washi tapes. Washi tape is something that I use a lot when I'm painting, so I can never have too many of these. I got these 2 clips for holding my sketchbooks open when I'm painting, always really useful as well. And 2 erasers. This one is really fun. It's thick, it's chunky, it's flexible, and I like that it has a pointy end. I'm not sure if I could resharpen this once it wears down, but I just thought it was really fun and interesting. And this one was a little present from my mom. Just a cute little happy flower eraser. I love it. I also got this pencil sharpener. This is a Faber-Castell pencil sharpener, I believe. I like that it's so tiny. And it has obviously a container for the shavings and a lid. So it's pretty simple, but very useful. And I got this little organizer for my stickers. I do a lot of junk journaling as a hobby, and I have a ton of stickers that are just kind of all mixed together, and this is gonna help me keep them separate. When we were in that art store, my mom also got like a watercolor workbook that comes with pre-drawn images for you to watercolor, and she gave me half of them. It's always nice to have something that's already drawn so that you can just jump straight into painting, or for warming up before you do a more elaborate painting, so that's gonna be fun. And this is a little bit silly. This is not from Spain, but I got it a couple days before going to Spain from my mom as a present from another country that she went to visit. And it's really funny. It's a notepad, but it's in the shape of a cookie. And the best part about this is it smells amazing. It smells just like a chocolate cookie with cream. I absolutely love the smell, and it's just such a silly, whimsical thing to have around. I love it. So that's it. That's all the art supplies that I got in Spain. I am so excited to use them for the first time and to make actual artwork with them. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.